In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to place your Tradeline order. This is our Tradeline list. The first list that you're going to see here are all of our trade lines that have a credit limit over $10,000. So these are all of our high limit credit limits that we have available. Please note all of these high limit credit cards do sell out the quickest, so please check availability before purchase. You can check availability using email or text to this information listed on this sheet. Our second sheet is going to be all of our aged trade lines that have 7 or more years of age. Now, typically, this is what a lot of people are going to be needing in order to get the big boost on their credit that they're looking for. Typically, you can expect anywhere from a 3 to 5 point increase per year. So that's why history is very important. Our goal is to have our history at an average of 5 years. Now, keep in mind, the card ID number is to the far left, the card age is listed here, the card price is listed here. The third sheet are all of our deals and specials under $1,000, so these are more of our budget-friendly trade lines that we do have available. The card ID is to the far left, the price is to the far right. To confirm availability, you would email or text. Typically, most of our deals are available, but you can always call or text to check availability. To make a payment, you're going to click on this button right here. If you are ready to make a purchase, go ahead and click here to make a payment. When you're ready to make a payment, go ahead and just leave this first box blank. You'll notice if you drop down, there's nothing there, and that's on purpose. We're going to go ahead and put the total sum that you wish to pay. This number you can leave at 1. Just put the total number of dollars you wish to pay in this slot here. So if you want to pay, maybe you're buying 2 trade lines, but the total for your 2 trade lines is $1,300. You're going to go ahead and put that amount there, and you're going to provide the card ID and the card name in this section. We really just need the card ID. Once you place the order, you'll see here that we accept these different payment methods. We also accept Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, Apple Pay, and that's pretty much it. So we have a lot of different options for you guys. Speaking of options, if you wanted to apply for a payment plan, we have that available for you as well, and we'll go over that in just a moment. Once you have checked out, you'll notice that the amount that you wish to pay is going to be listed here in bold. So you would want to just select your payment method. So if you're paying MasterCard, Visa, American Express, however, you're going to go ahead and just put your email address and your card information in and go ahead and make your payment. Once payment is made and we receive notification that we have processed your payment successfully, one of our team members will be reaching out to you via email to obtain the proper documentation needed in order to add you to the trade line. Now, on our list here, this is very important information that you should read because the requirements for us to add you as an authorized user to a trade line are a valid photo ID or passport, a copy of your social security card, and we do need front and back copy of your valid photo ID. It does not need to have your correct address. It just needs to be a valid photo ID or valid passport. We would need front and back copy of that photo ID in addition to a copy of your social security card. We do recommend that you sign up for an Experian app so that way we can monitor your credit. If for some reason the trade line does not post, we will require to log into your Experian account so that way we can verify if there's anything blocking it from reporting. Now, read through the instructions with me. Trade lines are guaranteed to post to a minimum of 2 out of the 3 credit bureaus, meaning some trade lines simply just do not report to all 3. So we do guarantee that the trade lines will report to a minimum out of 2 out of the 3 bureaus. Places like Bank of America, Citibank, they typically only report to 2 bureaus. That's because they only report to 2 bureaus. It's nothing that we can do on our end. So if you are trying to get a trade line that does report to all 3, the best options are going to be places like Discover, Capital One, PenFed, USAA, Barclays, PNC, and those are just to name a few. Now, trade lines are active for 2 billing cycles and can be extended for an additional fee. So all of the pricing that you see listed here is valid for 2 billing cycles. 2 billing cycles. After the second billing cycle, you will be removed as an active authorized user. Now, once you have been removed, that does not mean that the trade line will be deleted from your credit profile. For example, I have trade lines still listed on my credit report that I have purchased over 1 year ago, but they're just listed as inactive. Third, please remove all of your fraud alerts, security freezes prior to purchasing a trade line. You will need to call Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion to remove any fraud alerts or security freezes that you might have on your credit profile that would prevent a trade line from posting to your credit report. I have seen people that have had fraud alerts that did not have a trade line post because they had a fraud alert on their credit, and before anything was posted to their credit, it had to be approved. So it's important to remove all fraud alerts and security freezes prior to purchase. Now, trade lines will post to your credit report 10 business days after the close date. You can check the close date at these dates right here. All of our close dates are listed accordingly. So, for example, if this USAA card closes on the 12th, you can typically expect for it to post to your credit bureaus by the 22nd or sooner. We typically like to give 10 days just to give a cushion because it really depends on the bank. Some banks report quickly, some banks take a few days to process. Typically, banks that report the quickest are Discover, Capital One, USAA, and others, just to name a few. Now, if you have any questions about what the close date or statement date, you can always email or text. Requirements. We went over that, so we will need front and back of a photo ID. It must be valid, not expired. It does not need to have the current information. We just need to make sure that it is valid. And a copy of your social security card, plus we recommend the Experian account. We won't need that right away, but if for some reason you're saying, hey, I don't see this reporting to my credit, we'll need your Experian login to verify the details. And you will need to have all 3 credit bureaus so we can verify with all 3 credit bureaus in case there is something blocking that would prevent the trade line from posting. In the event of a non-post, we would replace the trade line with the next best option that is available. Now, keep in mind, no refunds will be made once payment has been rendered. We will make arrangements to have the next best trade line posted. Once the cardholder has been paid, we will guarantee that the trade line will post. It's sometimes trade lines don't post. We really don't have an answer as to why, but what we can do is replace it with the next best option that we have available for you. Now, keep in mind, you can apply for a payment plan. If you wish to apply for a payment plan, you would click this link here. This is going to redirect you to our FlexBuy Easy Financing platform. You can apply for a payment plan with FlexBuy and let us know if you have any questions. Second, you can also apply for a personal loan. You can head over to our website, creditcoachpros.com, and you can select on the personal loan tab so you can check your rates. Now, keep in mind, there are a lot of different lenders that we have partnered with to be able to offer you some really great personal loan options. You can check your rates right here, and you can get pre-qualified with no hard inquiry. So you'll open the application, receive some pre-qualified offers, and then once you accept the offer, your credit will be hard pulled. But it is a soft pull to begin with. Those are the 2 financing options that we have available. You can also click here to learn more, to visit our link tree, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and more. If you have any questions, feel free to email or text your trade line order questions to me, Nicole Scott. If you have any further questions, you can also visit us online at therealnicolescott.com. Until next time, take care.